So, what happens once a book's been written and before it gets into your hands? Well, it turns out it's a whole lot. Hi, my name is Mira Binzen, and I'm the author of Anxious to Awesome, a practical guide for the whole family, and co founder, along with my mom and sister, of Global Family Wellness. We're here to empower you and your family to live a life of total well being. So, I wanted to give you an update on where our book is at. This is especially for everyone who participated in our pre sale event. So, thank you so much for being the first to say yes to our new book. We're super excited to get it into your hands. And today is January 14th. We're living in a winter wonderland. The snow is flying. And we said, we'll get you your book by mid January. And this was back on December 12th. So I wanted to give you a little bit of a timeline, the history of our book, and where we're at today. So I have my daily pages here. This is the chair that I sit in every morning and write 3 pages a day. It's a great way to get the creative process going. And I've got it for August 21st. I say, I've committed to writing a book in 6 weeks. I can do it. So my daily pages are a lot about affirming and getting my mind flowing. And so what I did was I took a course for how to write a book, and it was in September and October. But most of September I was traveling. So October and November I wrote, and I wrote, and I wrote, and I wrote, and I got the book done by December 6th. So the plan was we were going to do the interior design, the layout of the book ourselves. My sister Stephanie is really good at this. Our training manuals are all laid out by her, and she just does a great job. But there was so many little details to it. We have some great images in the book. We have call outs, we have kids' stories, we have different sections within each chapter. There's a lot of moving parts, and this is our first book, so we thought, let's hand it over to a professional. So we gave it to an interior designer, and he said he would have it done in a week, 6 days. And so on December 12th, we decided that would be a great day for our birthday of our book. Astrologically, energetically, that was a great day, 12/12/21. And so that was the day I was also flying to Boise, Idaho, where my sister lives, and my mom was there, and that's where we kind of do our between Thanksgiving and Christmas holidays these last 2 years. And so I got on the plane December 12th, and before I got on the plane, I put a little note on social media, and all I said was, today is the book's birth date. I wasn't planning on selling books this way. I just put that note there, and someone said, oh, tell me more, and I left a link. And I didn't realize my sister had put up the link to purchase the book already. So when I landed, we had already sold a couple books, which was super exciting. And we expected to get to Boise, all sit down together and look through the interior layout of the book and say, it's awesome, and get it to print. Well, what happened was we ran into quite a few problems with the interior design. I mean, a lot. So we kept going back and forth with this guy, and we just weren't communicating clearly. We had given him a whole list of things, and he wasn't reading the notes, and we went back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and finally got a new interior designer. So that took about 3 weeks versus 6 days. And we got a new interior designer, and she did a great job. She laid out the book. We got someone to do the book cover, and she did a great job on the book cover. And then we uploaded it to Kindle, so the ebook is published. Woo, woo, woo. And then to publish the paperback, we uploaded it to be published to print, and they kicked it back and said some of the images didn't have a high enough resolution for print. So we had to go back and redo the images. And so it's been 1,000 little things. And I thought writing the book was a huge challenge, but actually publishing has been a really huge challenge too. And so here we are, and we have published the book. It is being printed, but we want to have a print copy mailed to us and then make sure it's okay, nothing's wonky, and then have it mailed to you guys. So thank you for your patience. It's coming along. I'm so excited for you to get it in your hands. When I saw the printed copy, so they set it up for print, and then they send us an e-copy of the print version. I looked through it, and I cried the whole time I was looking through it. I cried for a lot of reasons. First of all, relief that it's finally done. And second of all, because it's really good. It's laid out so well. And that's all on my sister, Stephanie. She did such a great job of making sure every little detail, like I would have let it go. I would have been like, oh, good enough, because I can't handle that level of detail. And it's good content-wise. I feel like it's really going to help people because it's clear. It says what it needs to say. It doesn't say what it doesn't need to say. It's very accessible for the average person who just wants to feel less anxious and more awesome. I mean, it's not too much to ask. Let's have that happen. And I think this book, this guidebook, is really going to do that for people. And so it was just such a overwhelming experience to say, like, here's the printed book. And when I actually get it in my physical hands, that's going to be so exciting. And I hope it's perfect. We don't have to change anything. It doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be done. I say that all the time. In fact, I say it in the book. Done is better than perfect. So if there's a tiny little flaw, you'll still get the message. It'll still benefit you and your family. And we're super excited to get it out to you. So thanks again to everyone who participated in our pre-sale event. It went really well. We were super excited at the level of interest that people had. And your book is on the way. It'll be there soon. And if you haven't purchased the book yet, I'll share a link where you can get your copy as well. So thanks for sitting with me as we get a peek into the publishing process of a book. And if you want a little extra help with this kind of work, in addition to what's in the book, sign up for Anxious to Awesome. You can find out more about some online resources that we have for you as well.